I went to a talk by Tara Lambert. She owns a nutrition center in Ithaca, and she talked about how nutrition leads to having better health and more energy, and how not eating right can make you feel tired. She started by telling her story about how her health deteriorated when she was in her 20s. She had many symptoms, she got help, and she recovered by eating better foods. She talked about how eating sugary foods lead to higher blood sugar levels, and this can affect your energy levels. While I do agree that eating right can affect you mentally and physically, I do not agree with all the things she said. She was very critical of sugar and stressed the importance of proteins and fats. She advised to avoid eating carbohydrates and fruits since they contain a lot of sugar. It is great that eating this way has helped her, but I would like to see more scientific evidence backing her claims. She said she had adrenal fatigue, something that I looked up later, and after researching, learned that is not really accepted as a real condition by the medical community. I'm also very skeptical of her unscientific diagnostic methods, which are used to show which natural supplements would make a person better, and which organs were causing the problems. Her methods do not make sense because chemical energy from nutrients does not radiate like light does in the way she described. Her explanations also don't really make sense with the knowledge of biology that I have either. I'm happy for her that these methods have worked for her and made her feel a lot better, but I personally would not take her advice until more scientific evidence has been provided. She talked about how her patients get better through this method, which could possibly be due to the placebo effect or confirmation bias. Something that I did like that she talked about was how she worked with people individually to find out what works best for them. There is no one-size-fits-all kind of nutritional plan, and she seems to be a really nice person who can talk to someone and find a diet that will work for them. While I did find this talk interesting, I maintain a strong amount of skepticism about her claims. I hope she continues to feel well and enjoy her lifestyle, but I do worry about people considering these methods to be accurate and scientific, and I would go to someone else for advice.